Hello, all, and welcome back to the virtual table. We are finishing up our one shot that's ended up a three shot Crude Awakening. Gabe
We
is going
sure
to be
are.
playing the human fighter, Lucarius Trueblade Smith, who took a volley of leveled spells, mostly Ray of Sickness, from several undead kobold spellcasters arrayed about this desolate arena, and has been taken down a peg or two.
I'm definitely hurting.
Wis- Wisteria Firebloom Ebonleaf, played by Eli, has been knocked completely unconscious by a gout of acid breath from the horrific Dracolich, and is gonna need some help.
Ouch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Glint
But
Backstab Trader the Rat Blackjack has managed to make his way over onto one of the surrounding floating bits of rubble and is taking out as many of the necrobolds as he can. And Ash Blacklight Morrow, played by Mike, is currently a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which needs no further
Sash.
explanation. On the previous round, several kobold dragon shields teleported into the arena and are now going to be taking their turns. We're just
hmm,
going. We're right back in combat. Here we go.
I have that scroll of tongues.
And there. And then
You
they
do.
have a spare spear each. So they are going to be throwing those at the big targets. That's 35, that's 25, that's 15. So that's 2 with disadvantage, 1 normal. It is back to the turn of the massive Dracolich as these piddly little spears from the kobolds, two of them just clatter to the stone ground ineffective, but one does manage to jab into the side of Tyrannosaurus Ash. Malacerta rears back and brings down her claws on you with a mighty roar. I believe those hit.
What?
Hmm.
No.
That
Oh boy.
1, 2,
That
3,
is going to
4,
pop you out of your Tyrannosaurus form,
10,
be
11.
16 damage to your actual health pool. So now,
Tyrannosaurus Ash will be remembered.
yeah, the meme has died for the moment. So now it
do
is
it
the
for
turn of
Do it for the meme.
do it
the
for Tyrannosaurus Ash. Do it for
skeletal
him.
kobolds that
Them.
are littering the battlefield, protecting those statues.
They
Okay,
sure are.
If
so
you can break a
one.
statue or two and then make it back to the radius, I can heal
I
all of
do.
us.
Once it's my
Uh,
turn, I plan on trying to kill
Dang, you
this
can't make
guy.
it to the. Dang it. Maybe
I can if I dash.
You'd
then you
want to
wouldn't be able.
dash.
But then you wouldn't be able to kill statue.
Okay, so
If
Yeah.
this
Glint
one's
moves
going.
further towards this edge,
I
I can get
pinky,
closer to you.
pi- I pinky promise. If you pick me up, I'll use stuff.
I know. I'm trying. I'm definitely getting you. You're the guaranteed staying in the circle
Um,
of healing.
I think it's funny though. I gotta check my spells, but I don't think any of them can actually damage stone.
This
Mm,
is going at Lucarius. 18.
Yeah. Barely.
Okay.
damn.
I just realized these are private rolls, so
Oh,
anyway. That is 5 fire damage to Lucarius as a
damn.
bolt of flame is emitted from the lone necrobold up on the northern isle. And then 2 of them are going to aim for Ash, and they are going to conjure these little ghostly hands that reach out and grasp towards Ash. That's a 22 and a 21 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for a total
Great.
of 7 necrotic damage. Glint, the necrobold that was right in front of you, raises up its hand and blasts you with this cloud of awful smelling gas from its palm. Roll me a
Ew.
Uh,
Constitution saving throw.
That
Duh.
sounds so yummy.
So you manage
Oh, okay.
to just sort of tank it and you're fine. Appearing around you are several more of those ghostly hands, three of them specifically. Two of them manage to glance against your bare skin, and you feel cold and clammy where they touch you. You take a total of 14 necrotic damage. Now it is Ash's turn.
So this is a fun time. Well, I straight
There.
up just can't heal Glint or myself now. So,
Why?
Lisa,
chill
can I
touched.
have some?
Is
Yeah.
that what Chill Touch does?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
there
is.
are these ghostly hands attached to
Oops.
Ash and Glint, draining them of vitality. I
Wait,
forgot
would
that
this
it does that.
Oh.
There we go.
wait, would this count
Huh.
as your next turn? No. Wait.
Return
Until the
the
caster's
start.
next turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
I think you should probably just pump as much healing as you can into Wisteria this turn.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah, the rest of us aren't down
It was
yet,
like
so.
right here, I think.
I'll be okay for a little bit. I checked and I actually had 70 hit points before I took my damage last turn, so I'm okay for a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm
As long as Lucarius doesn't get directly in the way of the big fucking dragon, he should be okay for a couple turns.
So Mass
Yeah.
Cure Wounds isn't worth it. Should I Healing Word upcast? No, that does nothing. I don't have Cure Wounds to upcast, so we're going with
Well, the advantage.
Wait, you have
of-
health potions, don't you? Why
Can't
use
I
you
a
do have
spell?
that too.
Don't you have a ton of health potions?
I mean, I could also just bring you back up to max health right now.
that would be very nice.
The
It does
advantage
take
of
my 6th level.
The advantage of upcasting Healing Word would be that it would only take your bonus action and you would still be able to do something as an action.
True.
That is true as well.
You can drag me away as forced movement. So I can run away like a little bitch.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
this?
Dragon.
Does this even
what's
take an
this?
act? Wait, what?
Huh?
On something.
That doesn't take an action, but that is also very hard to try to get to work. Do I want to use that now, though?
Taking a lot of thought this turn.
It is because my plan. I don't have a lot of oomph per se, or even. Okay, fuck it. Wisteria needs to be up.
All right, Wisteria
Probably.
regains 70 hit points.
Wow.
That
Dang,
is
Very
okay.
cool.
my
That is
highest level spell gone, though.
Holy shit.
that is basically me up almost all the way.
And I don't
And I
want
can
to leave
survive.
Wisteria there, but I also should move.
I had to say, I got this much health. Hopefully, I can survive at least one attack.
Well, you're
Maybe.
Hopefully.
next, so
And then
Yeah.
I am going to
don't you also have a bag of?
hold my holy symbol, and I go poof. I'm gone.
I thought
You
somebody
can't see
had
me.
a bag of these
Oogly
too.
boogly.
All right, invisibility.
Invisibility. Because
Oh,
they'll
wait,
still
yeah.
kind of know where I am based on sound, but they don't know exactly
Mike,
where I am. What?
you picked up one of the. Don't sound so bad, jeez. You picked up the bag from one of those inventor guys that has bees in it.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
you-
that takes an action.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was a bonus action.
Nope. It is not a
Okay.
potion that I'm drinking. And I'd rather not drink acid either.
Please don't drink the bees.
Don't drink the bees.
Drink the bees.
I'm
Don't
going
drink the bees.
to, after
This is what it
invisibility,
feels like to chew 5 bees.
I'm going to move
Oh.
here so they're less likely to know where I am, but obviously can still kinda because I didn't hide.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Never gonna
Never
keep me
gonna let
down.
me down.
Now, copyright strike.
Oh shit.
I'm sad though. I kind of wasted my high level spell.
Yeah,
it did.
sorry.
No, it's whatever. I should have thought. I'm like, wait a minute, undead, idiot. Oh,
Wall of fire.
I've got to roll some saves.
yeah.
1. It does
That's on
1
the
damage.
upcast. That's on the upcast. No, it does 25.
Oh, okay.
The upcast damage did, yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah.
just added 1.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Don't. Oh, they were not
25
supposed to
is
have
pretty good.
disadvantage.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna
I guess.
take 9, 12, 10, which are all fails.
Um,
Okay. Wait,
And
9, 12.
then
There's 12.
yeah, the first 3 rolls. That one's also a
they
fail.
all failed.
Oh, I
So
see.
they all take
Mhm.
the full 25 fire damage.
Yeah. Oh, it says it's opaque. Darn.
Opaque.
Hmm.
So you can see through it?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for to see if
No,
they can.
opaque
See
is
me.
you cannot see through it.
Oh,
Oh, it
yeah.
is. So they
Transparent
can't even.
is the thing you're thinking of.
So
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
can't see me.
transparent.
They cannot see
Correct.
you. They just
You
know
are
there's a wall of
obscured.
fire there now.
The
They
real
know where
question
you
is,
were, but they won't know where you go.
well, yeah,
They
they,
will have disadvantage on an attack of opportunity against you.
yeah.
Ooh.
Which is the real question.
Oh yeah, you're within range of the dragon still.
Yeah.
The
Do
Draco
I
Lich,
run
sorry.
do I run away like a coward or stand here to hold the dragon here?
You are a
Well,
wizard.
Yes.
yeah.
But I got a feeling if I just move, they're just gonna walk through the fire and
But I
there
am now
goes.
closer if you run away.
That's
True,
true.
but it can still walk out.
And I'm
And I think it's a,
guessing the Draco Lich is the only thing that will actually be able to see me. Because I'm guessing it can still actually technically see me if it comes through. Because, yeah.
They're gonna have to try and get through anyways because
oh
they can't
wait,
see through the fire.
what am I saying? I can get it to not aggro me, unless it has something that can look at me. Because I'm gonna risk it. I'd rather get the fuck out of here. Ba, 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 ba. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, then they'll definitely see you.
Mm,
Maybe.
let's go like right there. That should be good. Oh,
Wow.
Get that opportunity.
Jesus.
Ooh.
it got me.
It went right through the fire.
Mmm.
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
Oh.
As you stagger away after erecting this huge wall of flame that cuts this area, this arena, not in half, but makes a dividing line, you see these bony jaws just snap at you through the flames. Malacerta is going to make another save against the fire and possibly get damaged again for lashing at you through the firewall, but she does
Yeah.
chomp you real good.
You get
Oh.
real good.
Thank God for 70 health.
She was not
Yeah.
supposed to have
It failed.
disadvantage, but she still failed anyway, even with a 9.
Mhm.
So,
Wow.
what is it again? 5d8 plus.
Oh, here, you want me to roll it again?
Okay, so it's 68.
Or do you got it?
I got it.
Alright.
34 more fire damage.
Oh, I should let you
Damn.
roll more often. You do a lot more. You do a lot better damage. Okay. I'm invisible.
Wood.
Wisteria fades into the shadows and becomes invisible.
Welcome to the
Nice.
Visigang. Not that it would
Flint, it
matter
is
should
your
for
make
turn.
the
it-
Draco Lich, most likely, but the rest of them.
Is my turn. Yeah, I will dump acid on this guy. Do I throw it or is he too close?
It's a thrown. I would recommend you just melee stab the one that is on the same square as you, and then yeah, I'll let you use your bonus action to throw one of the flasks at one of the other opponents. Although I think you would have disadvantage at this range. Yeah, you would.
I will
If you have
stab this
acid, there's a
guy.
tower. Or a statue.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Oh
Alright.
yeah.
I will stab this boy, and if he doesn't die with this hit, I'll do a second dagger.
I think you hit.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
You slash through this thing's robes and you manage to pierce into one of its ribs, and a chunk of it comes off. It's still
Ew.
standing, but snarling at you with its bony teeth.
Damn.
Nice.
Jeez.
Crit.
Yeah. Your second dagger, you manage to jab right into the underside of this thing's jaw, and you're like, that must have done it. But it's still moving, and the light is still in its eyes, and you're like, oh yeah, undead.
Ah, shoot.
Lucarius, you stand over the broken skeletal remains of a few of those kobold spellcasters, and the battlefield is still littered with yet more of them.
Do they have anything interesting on them?
No, they just sort of crumble to dust and bone fragments as your radiant damage sword carves through them.
Okay.
Damn it.
What's the deal with the statues? Are they like normal stone statues?
They look to be carved from a different stone than what the castle itself is made of. They're actually like a very rudimentary clay statue. They're kobold make. They're not like masterworks. But they're very clearly depictions of Malacerta.
So if I tried to beat one with my magic sword, would it do any damage or would it just dull my sword?
It would do some damage. You'd get the feeling a hammer would do better, but it would do some damage.
Who has a hammer? Doesn't one of us have a hammer?
Hammer!
Ash does, yeah.
Ash has a hammer.
I'm
I have
also
something that can
on
do
other
bludgeoning.
duties right now, though, sadly.
Yeah. I
Do you
guess
have
I mean
any-
I'll try attacking the statue with my true blade.
If you have a
All right, the one directly in
magic
front of you.
spell.
Yeah. I don't have magic.
Okay. You bring your blade down on this statue, and it is distinctly hollow as you just chop in and you like break off a huge chunk of one of its raised draconic arms.
Yeah, dark crystal style.
And you actually hear a loud yelling that draws your attention over to the north, where that robed, bony kobold up on that northern island spouts several expletives in what Wisteria knows is draconic. And they actually immediately thrust out their hand towards you, and another one of those ghostly hands reaches out towards your neck. It misses, though. It just sort of sails through the air.
Okay. Can I attack the statue again?
Yes.
Just like it looks at the dragon, it looks at the undead kobold, shrugs,
Yeah.
goes right back to the statue.
I'm just gonna keep chipping away at the statue.
This swing you
Cool,
bring
man.
down on
Anyways.
the legs of the statue, which are a bit sturdier, and your blade sort of glances off. You barely manage to chip it.
Well, you have a third attack, so.
I do have a third attack. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Nah.
Yeah,
Lowering
this
in
time
number
your
each
blade
time.
completely glances off the side of the statue and just sort of hits the plinth that it's standing on.
Okay.
I think it has a
This
higher
kobold
damage die.
dragon shield pushes through the flame, and I'm gonna repeat that save real quick. He
Which they
does get a crit,
saved.
so he's only gonna take half damage.
Yeah.
That is still
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
Ooh.
He's still standing though, and then immediately he like looks around and does not see anyone because you're both invisible.
Oh.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna roll a perception check.
that's funny.
No.
I forgot
Nope.
that both of you guys. Oh.
Or he's also just like sweeping his weapon back and forth in an arc as he walks, but it's not working. Wisteria, you do hear him bark out in Draconic a couple of just basically saying like, or I can't see them is basically the gist of it. So the other two are going to dash that way.
Ooh. Okay. I'm in danger.
See what the big one
Uh,
does.
The Dracolich bursts through the wall of fire with a mighty roar, and is gonna gonna roll and probably take damage again.
Oh boy.
Well, it's taking damage regardless. Just how
Well, yeah,
much?
but it's saving.
Oh,
Okay,
just made it.
Damn.
still
Oh,
takes
it's still
some.
real.
Ooh.
Yeah, I should just let you roll my
I'm now
damage rolls.
remembering that Malice,
Yeah.
the Dracolich is supposed to have advantage on those saves. Oh well. Um,
Oh.
bursts through but can't see anything. At which point, again, there
Oh.
are some shouts of Draconic. The Dracolich is going to take off into the air and start flying,
Oh no.
Oh no.
and is actually going to dash directly at Lucarius and just
Uh-oh.
land right next to him.
I need adult. I don't like how close she is to me.
Just saying hi.
Mhm.
Definitely
Oh.
nothing.
Definitely nothing nefarious. Just say
No.
hi.
Depending on what happens, I
Yeah.
might need to do something that I wasn't planning on doing. How are you on a scale, by the way?
I am at 65 out of
Mm.
100.
There is another flash of light and some kobolds. These ones are winged kobolds. Again, warp onto the battlefield and will be joining the fight next round. There's 5 of
Of
them.
course.
As much as I'd like that one area to be hit, we might need to take out the larger group.
But they're trying really hard to defend that.
Statue.
Well, the reason why all of them went over there right now too, though, is because they can't see us. They were going to
Yeah,
attack
but
us, but we're invisible.
Glint's closer and also by a statue.
That's
Um,
true, but I'm not directly attacking the statue, so surely
Hmm.
the statues are actually important.
Yeah.
Can I use the statue as a shield?
Something
If you can.
if things get interesting enough, I might have something even more interesting going on with me.
Oh boy.
Does it help me out at all?
those
If it
skeletal
gets to the point that
kobolds.
I'm doing what that other thing, you may be gone.
The
Oh.
skeletal kobolds
So
on
it's
the
later.
southern island begin
Okay.
running. And what is their strength? Not good. They are going to have to roll.
Oh boy. Imagine they just fall off completely.
That'd be nice.
Well,
That would be
one
it.
of them does. One of them does
Oh.
immediately just fall into the goddamn void. The other one is going to dash and go for it as well. And also
Oh
fall into the
boy.
fucking void. Wow.
Oh my god.
Something really special with that statue.
But the other ones over on the eastern island are also going to start dashing that way. Glint, the one that you have sort of pinned, is actually also going to try to just run away. Roll me an opportunity attack.
Oh, I would love to. Can I use special dagger?
Yeah. That does actually
Oh.
destroy that kobold. In its rush to get away from you, it foolishly got itself killed.
Damn.
Woo, go
I almost
Glenn.
feel bad.
Never feel bad. Kill. Kill.
Kill the enemy.
I always feel bad for killing enemies in D&D. Even
There's
if I know
another
that they're evil.
There's another round of shouting in Draconic from the distance.
Oh goody.
And then Ash, your turn.
So, I feel like this will help the party out possibly in the long run by helping keep me alive, which will help them stay alive. So as my action, I'm casting Blink.
Okay.
Link. 182?
I know how it works, yeah.
Just so they can also read if they want.
So
Yeah, I
Blink
would
is a
like to
spell that can allow Ash to hide in the ethereal plane at the end of their turns so that they can't be attacked.
Oh.
Well,
Possibly.
if they
Yeah,
roll,
maybe.
Yes.
It's chance based.
So that's my spell.
Honestly, it's a coin flip. I'm gonna do a coin flip for it.
Oh, hell
Aw,
yeah.
come on.
It's the same odds either way.
yeah, it kind of is.
Tails.
Oh yeah, 11 or higher. Never mind. Yeah, it is the same odds.
Always choose tails.
That's an
It's never
action.
let us wrong.
We'll do a regular healing potion as a bonus action.
Just chugging and running.
And then I need to go help now. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. I must, well, actually, leaving Wisteria? Because there is a big group above Wisteria, but
Don't worry
also
about it.
Dragon over
Don't worry
by.
about it. Don't worry about
Yeah.
Wisteria is also invisible, so
Until
Yeah.
they
I think
cast
that
something.
Eh,
yeah.
But
I think they're a bit busy at the moment.
based on the sounds of it, they may be able to just disappear at the end of their turn again.
And plus, I probably can nuke everyone in that big pile.
I
Probably.
run to this point.
That, or I could go for the big dragon and the statue.
It is your turn.
Wait a second.
Big, big pile enemies.
I forgot to call it. Damn it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, heads or tails.
Roll it, call it and then roll it.
Can you do it in that too? Anyways, I mean, go with
doing
Eli's thing of tails.
You vanish into the ethereal plane. You cannot be targeted until your next turn.
Hell
Tails.
yeah.
All right.
Always wins.
Now, big question: statue, big bad, or nuke all the little ones? Statue, big bad, nuke the little ones.
Do you think you could get multiple statues?
No, God, no. But the thing is, statue and big bad is going to be a free spell. If I nuke those guys, I use a spell slot. I think I'm gonna nuke. I
they're
think I
gonna
should go
probably be
statue.
on you, but okay.
I could just move forward a little bit
True.
to where the firewall's in the way, and then I can disappear again.
That's
Uh,
true.
So I think I'm gonna use my free spell.
I mean, I'm hoping that if we get rid of Malacerta, then all the other guys will be like, well, shit, and disperse.
Yeah, I'd say it's gonna be more or less like a cleaning crew situation. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta angle this just right so I don't hit you.
With the distance between them, there is no way to hit both Malacerta and the statue without also hitting Lucarius.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Why? 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 I mean, I
I
could, but
will
I'd have to
say,
use a spell slot.
Lucarius has to be
Lucarius?
within melee range of the
Yeah.
statue. So
They just
actually,
said
he
yeah.
should be there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ta-da!
Oh yeah.
If you place it in the right spot.
yeah,
Yeah, sure, that
Yeah.
works.
that
No.
works. All right, I'm whipping out the spell scroll of Flame Strike, and I actually have
Figured.
that
Nice.
spell. So
What's
I'll just
the
Hmm?
what's the save for it?
here I'll throw it up. Do. Let's see.
Dex.
Deck save.
Yeah, this just
Boy.
waterfall of fire rains down from the heavens and blasts against the ground, creating this massive scorch mark, and just singeing and scorching the side of the Dracolich's body.
Oof.
It also comes down on the statue, which seems less affected because it's, stone, but it definitely takes some amount of damage from that. The clay of it, a big crack goes up along the clay of it.
Man, these kobolds spent so much time and effort on these sculptures, and we're just destroying them.
There's
I'm doing as I was told.
yeah, because if you didn't hear Wisteria at the beginning of the battle, one of these stores the dragon's power. That's why we were targeting him.
Our
Yeah, I
vault
figured it
probably
was.
going to be the north one that still has a live kobold on it.
I figured it was like
No.
the.
What do you mean there's a live
There's
No,
no-
none of
kobold
them
on it?
have.
There's no live
Yeah.
kobolds.
Or
Anyway, I turn
oh,
invisible.
oh, he moved.
Glint, it is your turn.
What are you
Alrighty.
actually?
Snipe them spellcasters, if anything.
I'm gonna place my bets and throw acid on this statue here. I
Does
figure that counts as a thrown object for me as well.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to get too far into the clay of the statue, but it does sort of like melt the face. A lot of the details are starting to get soft.
Ooh.
Maybe easier to stab the soft spot?
You
I don't
stab down into this thing, and as you break open this thing's face, this cloud of smoke starts pouring out of it. You are currently blinded.
Oh no!
Oh no!
God dang it! That's the second time this
Yeah.
like day. Ah, jeez. I would say just keep swinging.
Yeah, but do I swing at the statue or do I swing at the dragon that's like 10 feet away from me?
Make a perception check.
You have 3 attacks.
Did you say make a perception check?
I sure did.
Okay.
Oh boy. That can only mean something good.
You see just in time, so they will not get advantage, as appearing from behind the statue is that same kobold that was just on the northern island. And they reach out and
Oh.
grab at you.
No, he was still alive.
Damn
Does a
it.
29 hit?
Oh.
Yes.
All right, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
My armor class is 17.
You take 15 cold damage, and you are paralyzed.
Oh,
Your turn ends.
How could you do this?
The kobold
Ooh.
dragon shields continue to advance towards Lucarius. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Good luck out there,
35.
soldier.
I didn't
Uh,
sign up for this.
We didn't sign up for anything. We were resurrected into
35,
this.
40. They both dashed, and at that point, the big old Dracolich is going to move forward just slightly, and it has advantage on attacks against you because you are paralyzed.
I was gonna ask, how bad is that dragon looking?
Oh, it's missing a large bit of what was the already flimsy scraps of its flesh. It's mostly bone now, with these caustic looking puddles seeping out of it as it is just sort of lumbering around at this point.
Oh, nice.
That is a very scary picture.
That is a very scary picture, especially when it's right in front of me.
Yeah.
It chomps its jaws towards you, but even in your paralyzed state, its fangs glance off of your very powerful, cool armor, and then it brings down
God.
its rending claws towards you. Those do manage to chunk into your arms and just slice into you, cutting your big muscular biceps to ribbons. You take a total of 32 slashing damage.
Oh.
Oof. I am not okay.
Oh.
I think you mean 18 and not 500.
Yeah, I do. I did mean 18 and not 518.
518. It actually healed you miraculously.
My arms may be cut into ribbons, but I feel great.
God. It's all the adrenaline.
The winged ones.
Yeah, the winged kobolds look around the absolute chaos that is the battlefield, and the fact that like all of the other reptilians are converging on one end of it, and they take off into the skies. They are going to also try to fly towards the west.
Oh
God
god.
damn.
Everybody just hates.
Yeah, like, I guess either you lucked out and picked the one that is the most important, or
Whoop,
they just don't
just a
care
moment.
that I try to
Through
destroy this
acid.
one too. Yeah.
I assume that was a decoy. Safe to
It
assume,
could
I
have
think.
been. Yeah, I mean, it blinded me and the other one didn't, so.
I'm terrified.
Very mad dash from
Ooh.
these ones. But
I was gonna say, is that one still trying to find me?
oh yeah, the kobold dragon shield is just sort of swiping around ineffectively.
Yeah.
The one next to Lucarius.
Okay.
You're still paralyzed. Ash is in the ethereal plane, and Wisteria is invisible. So actually, this one's just going to sort of make its way over here.
If I remember correctly, I can choose it to teleport 10
Somewhere
feet.
within 10 feet. Yep. You blip back into the prime material. The world goes from grayscale back to color, which is mostly still gray, although there is gouts of green flame rising from what was the rib cage of the Dracolich and the eyes of all of the kobold skeletons.
I sadly can't unparalyze you because I'm not clericy enough.
That's fine. Just get the dragon out of my face.
Yeah.
Taking the heat off is
yeah.
good too.
So, well, the problem with trying to take the heat off is I might disappear from existence and the heat might stay. Smack-a-doodle-doo.
Slightly better
Never
face?
mind.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And what are you on health?
18.
Hmm. I mean, this is the final countdown. You use everything in your disposal.
D4 for each slot above level 1. If I cast it to there.
I mean, Lucarius is the only one that's really particularly well, Wisteria, but no one's going after Wisteria except that one very ineffective dragon shield kobold.
He's just stumbling around in the dim lighting, like, where the heck did he go? Waving his sword around.
Like I pop out, cast spell, run around, hide.
17 more hit points for you.
Thank you.
Try
Back
to
up
keep
to
you
30.
alive a bit longer. I don't know how it will work.
As
And
long
go
as
with
the
Eli's thing, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Heads or tails?
What Eli says. If he fails me, I'm
Yeah.
gonna punch him. Just kidding.
I had to say, it's my technique. It might not work with others.
True.
You remain in the prime material plane at the end of this turn.
Tits.
Oof.
Heads, you're gonna be deads. Wisteria, it is your turn.
Oh,
What's
wait.
gonna be the most
I have one
effective?
last thing I can actually do. I just realized, because it doesn't take anything. I am going to ask for aid in destroying the statues through divine intervention.
You implore your god for help in
Yep,
this situation.
I know, but this is desperate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think you're going to have to make a prayer out loud.
Yeah,
Talking's a free action.
it is. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm losing that.
Michael, I'm going to make you speak a prayer out loud right now
Ooh,
into
that
the
too.
microphone.
Great. Let me
You
get
got
names
this.
up as
Believe in
well.
you.
That's not fully the part that I was realizing either, but you know the other part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Try to. I
Lyra,
just
hear
have
my
no.
prayer. Step out of the shadows and aid us in bringing an end to Malacerta once and for all, and help us destroy these statues which hold their power.
You invoke the name of your goddess and bring out your holy symbol, and in the next blink, the stage
Ah.
goes black.
Oh.
Give me just a second here. This cloud of black fog rolled across everything all at once. And when it begins to part and you can see again, you are standing in, you think, the same place. And you look over to your side and you see Glint. And you look over to your other side and you see Lucarius. And Glint. And
uh,
Lucarius.
uh,
And yourself. And Wisteria. And Wisteria. And Glint. And
what?
yourself.
What the? What?
And
What?
surrounding you,
What did you
What?
do?
Oh.
surrounding this
Um.
this little kobold are several other yous. Although you realize that hold on. Also and Wisteria. You realize that the ones directly next to you, these four, have one thing in common that the rest of the copies of you don't. The rest of them all have this shimmering haze around them, but they're all looking at each other in confusion, pointing their weapons at one
The
another.
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, basically. Uh, Meanwhile,
uh,
behind you, you look and see that the Dracolich is still there, facing off against a massive version of Lucarius.
big Lucarius.
What the hell is going on?
Oh,
Uh,
Lucarius is big.
What the hell?
okay.
Okay.
Wow, this.
I'm happy to not be blinded anymore, but what the fuck?
You
Big
also notice
Lucaria.
one more thing. A glimmering crown of twisted iron with a array of dark black jewels floating in the air. Well, the image of that crown floating in the air over this kobold.
Oh, this kobold is gonna have a bad time.
This kobold is gonna have a real bad time.
And now it
I
is the
kind of feel
start of
bad.
Wisteria's turn.
I
Which
feel
one?
bad for him.
um. Huh.
Were you waiting
Okay.
for something like this to happen, possibly?
Yes. Uh, this is
Hey,
you,
baby.
Eli.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if I just didn't use that. That would have been sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just love that there's a giant me.
Yeah.
How tall is giant me?
20 feet.
Wow.
Nice. Am I
Um.
still civilized?
You're still yourself. You're still normal size.
Oh, okay.
So is it only the two statues over here? Oh, we probably can't see far enough. Never mind.
Labeled
I'm
as
gonna
a oh,
do a 1, 2, 3 combo. It's gonna be dragon, statue, cobalt. Because the statue's
Okay.
still there, right?
You sort of look over to where the statue was, and you see that huge Lucarius, and then as you sort of blink and refocus your eyes, You see the hazy outline of the mostly broken statue under it, and you realize that there's a lot of illusions going on
Oh.
right now.
I see now. I
Ah,
see now.
as,
So,
as
never mind. This is going to be one very unhappy kobold.
Turning
So,
back towards the other crowd as you sort of see through the illusion slightly, you realize that the rest of those copies of yourself are all the other combatants from the battlefield, the other kobolds and undead.
oh,
Oh my
oh.
god.
Okay.
In that
Hell
case,
That's
in
one way to do
that
it.
in that case, I think I got something a lot more fun.
yeah.
I mean, it's no longer a free spell, but
I see why you didn't make me roll for this, because you really wanted this to
I
happen.
really wanted to do this.
That's
uh,
cool.
duh, duh,
This is
duh, duh.
awesome.
I just gotta make sure I can get them all. Ba, 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 ba.
That's just God coming in clutch.
What do you know?
You did all of them.
Oh.
Yeah, guess, ba, ba, ba,
I
Fireball?
say meatball.
Mm.
Spicy.
yeah. What do you think?
I think that actually, as you launch this mote of fire that you prepare to explode into this massive cast, that marked kobold, the one that wasn't covered by an illusion, raises her hand and sort of flicks her wrist and counterspells.
I knew it.
Oh.
Darn. You
Dang.
were gonna do that to me once, weren't you?
Some bitch.
Fuck you and Draconic.
Eh.
Glint, you are also able to tell who is your ally and who is a disguised enemy in this situation. Seems like the illusion is only affecting the enemies. How convenient.
Oh.
Oh, so you're
I
saying
guess I'll
so you're
shoot one of
saying we
them.
shouldn't attack the kobold? I don't know.
It
Go kill
seems
your go. This might sound
go
bad. This
go
might
kill
sound bad.
yourself.
Go kill yourself.
Well, actually, it
Damn.
might not. It's an illusion. You can kill the one that's not an illusion. The others will kill each other because they think they're us.
Yeah, but something tells me we're not supposed to kill the one kobold.
Oh yeah, actually, you know what?
Yeah, what does that black crown signify? The person who called their god.
Yeah.
Is that something of your holy scripture? Cough, cough. Using my free talk action.
That's
Absolute
a great
silence.
question.
Someone doesn't know their god.
I know
Cough,
my
cough.
I know too my god is. I didn't really I know what they are kind of. I haven't looked up their symbol or anything, which I possibly should have done.
You should probably Google that real quick.
Looking at this thing, I don't think it fully really signifies anything in the deity case, but I feel like it signals the one we act. You're on to something with the not attacking that one, because then they'd know who the real us are.
I don't know what to.
Attack yourself, yes.
I want to.
Kill yourself.
I want to shoot a kobold with an arrow, but I don't know if that's what I should be doing.
Any of them that isn't the one that looks like a cobalt fully. Don't shoot the one
Or
with the crown.
yeah.
So I'm gonna like bring up my short bow and like looking around at everyone, aiming at the kobold, and then everyone's like shaking their head, and I slowly aim it over towards the copy of myself.
Hell yeah. You plink out this arrow and place it between the eyes of yourself, and it clatters to the ground, and you realize it was that incompetent kobold dragon shield that had been wandering around earlier.
Oh no, I feel bad for that guy.
He did nothing.
Oh boy. Of course you gotta pick this guy to be the copy of me. What's that supposed to mean?
Anyway,
So, I'm sorry. Did we explain what the deal with the giant me is? Is
It's
that
actually
just
the statue.
it's
The
just the
the drag,
statue?
but
Okay.
it's in front of the dragon, which the dragon will attack the statue, and
Okay. I can't get to any of me, so I'm gonna go after
Kill me.
this
Kill
ash.
me. Oh, I was gonna say you could also
you could
maybe.
Can I
Oh,
can I make it to the wisteria?
probably get to
yeah.
both
Yeah, you
Wisterias if you
can.
plan your
Okay.
movement enough.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you go
I'll
like
Uh,
right,
okay,
you're doing
fine. So if you
radial.
really want me to kill you, I will
kill me.
go and kill the wisteria.
I have an interesting question for when it comes back to Glint's turn, for with how sneak
Oh
attack works for
boy,
the
I have
other
to be
ones.
hidden.
Or you need an enemy of the
it
target
has to
which is
be.
within 5 feet,
Oh yeah,
which
Mm.
they're probably all thinking they're
they
each
are currently all hostile towards each other. Yes.
yes.
Oh,
So
that's fun.
I'm gonna move
So
Hmm.
here.
just a thing I thought I'd bring up before it gets back to Glint's turn.
Yeah, that hits. You carve into what looks like your wizard friend, and then immediately the illusion shatters, but it takes a bunch of damage.
Oh hell yeah.
Is it still alive?
Yes, it looks to be a kobold dragon shield.
Noted.
Oh god. Okay.
Focus down once you because it breaks the illusion once you hit.
I'll attack it again, try to bring it down.
Yeah, that one does it.
Okay. And then I'll use my third attack to attack the wisteria north of me.
Okay. Oh yeah, your blade just sails through it, and a kobold flops to the ground. Its
God.
wings sort of like splaying out behind it.
This is
This is weird.
unfair. This is very
In both,
I
weird.
just
I
I
mean,
just yell back, "Sorry, wisteria."
divine intervention.
Gives an
Yeah.
awkward thumbs up.
Divine
Divine
intervention
intervention.
when it works and the DM already has a plan for what they want to do with it.
Divine intervention from a divinity that is not supposed to be yours.
You see a version of
What are
Ash
you
charge
talking about?
forward with a javelin and launch it at the main kobold, the one that is still labeled a kobold, or that is still obviously a kobold. It doesn't do much damage, but it does manage to dink this main magical kobold and draw its ire.
Oh, it makes
And
them
then
angry at the one that's still a kobold too. Nice.
Oh boy.
Malacerta
Oh boy.
just goes after the illusory copy of Lucarius. Just no thoughts, head empty, bite, claw. Not supposed to have advantage, but well, I mean, it's
That
not moving, so it actually makes sense.
eh.
And absolutely just destroys it, and the statue underneath shatters into pieces and is blasted by the acid dripping from her fangs. And from the heart of the statue's plinth, there is an explosion of light and smoke and this awful wailing as this wave of magic and light and these shapes that look like faces screaming in pain just rush away from the statue. And the dragon looks like very stunned as it sort of shudders on the spot.
Ooh, don't
Oh
quite a bold.
boy.
And then y'all watch these four versions of the two Lucarius, a Glint, and an Ash all like swinging weapons at each other. And as this version of Lucarius's blade passes through this version of Glint, it turns from the true blade into just a dagger. And then that glint just falls to the ground. And it was a kobold, and it's dead now.
Oh god, they killed each other. This is so horrible.
And then Ash swings their warhammer at that Lucarius, and then that Lucarius goes down as they are just sliced through the neck with again a dagger. Why is there a
Wait, what the
glint under?
fuck?
Don't worry
Oh,
about
It's
it.
I was
secretly a
gonna say.
glint.
It was
Secretly a
me,
glint.
Glint.
It's glints the whole time.
And then these
God.
three all turn towards each other and blast each other with gouts of poison spray. Although they realize that they're all immune to poison. And then finally, the kobold marked by the crown just shouts, "God damn it! Stop! Stop! In the name of the hells, just stop!"
God. that catches me off guard for sure.
You hear the voice that you have not heard in a long time of your sworn hated foe, Malacerta, coming from this little kobold corpse.
Oh.
Oh. What?
What a fucking disaster!
You!
Yes, me!
You know, I thought the big one was too stupid.
That crown makes
Idiots.
even more sense now.
Fools!
Yeah.
She waves her hand and gestures, and just a wave of necrotic force washes over all of her own troops, including that version of Ash that had cast her, and they all just drop. I did not mean to
Oh.
delete that.
Drop out of existence.
That one is. She clipped him right through the floor. Oof.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know what the fuck is going on. And I don't know who the three of you think you are. But I know for
Three.
a fact
four,
you are not
actually.
the heroes of the Cold Star.
What?
And the dragon now, now that it sort of has seen what it's done, recovers from its whole thing. But Malacerta is still talking. Uh, Ash, it is your turn, as Malacerta is still talking. I know that you died, and whoever the hell is in that body, you are not the heroes that fought me before.
What makes you say that?
Because you can't be. Because my most loyal minion, Glint, took your souls from their dying well, not your, took the souls of the heroes from those broken bodies and forged my phylactery from them. He brought me back from the dead.
Why would I do that?
All deception and lies. This is just a distraction to keep us
She
from
looks at
sparing her.
you, Ash, and says, "Cleric, you have Zone of Truth, don't you? Cast it. I'll let you use it."
I do.
Wasting time.
I don't know. This might make more sense now for my circumstance that only one person has seemed to pick up on, I think.
Yeah.
I cast
Wait, so
Zone of Truth.
Malacerta chooses to fail, and you can tell that she does.
am I
You are all
the only
compelled
one with
to tell the
my
truth,
own
except
soul?
Lucarius. Everyone but Lucarius is compelled to tell the truth.
Well, actually, can I get it get Lucarius too? I can get it to get Lucarius.
Okay. None of you have to speak, but when you speak, you cannot lie.
Okay. I already couldn't do that.
My
I'm just
most
looking.
trusted, loyal servant, Glint, took the souls of the heroes of the Cold Star and forged my phylactery from them. I was brought back
By the way, can
in
I
this
feel
body by
any
that
for
ritual.
anyone else? By the way, or do they?
It actually doesn't affect Glint.
Oh, okay.
So it worked on everyone else, but it doesn't affect Glint.
Okay,
Like I know
technically,
it didn't get a
Lucarius and
hold, or
Wisteria can roll. Yeah, you can roll Wisdom saving throws.
if you choose to, but Zone of Truth,
Uh,
if you really feel like nothing
Ash
to hide.
will know if you don't choose to fail.
Is there something to hide? That would be asked here at least.
No, I'm just curious on what the. I'm just reading the spell.
I
Oh,
am
if you want,
confused.
by the way, yeah.
I had to say I looked it up.
Yeah. Charisma saving throw. Yeah, Wisteria and Lucarius can choose to make a charisma saving throw if they want.
But it straight up just didn't
Mm.
affect Glint at all. Like it didn't even
Yep.
try to. Or they just
Yeah,
passed.
Glint was not a valid target for the spell. Didn't work.
What do
Until...
you mean by that? Wait.
That is even more interesting.
I don't like where this is going.
Am I the only one that still has the... Oh, shit. That's right. Lol. You were planning this.
And actually,
Hell yes, I was.
I'm actually gonna decide to fail as well.
Okay. Lucarius, are you going to roll your charisma save or not? Do you have a reason to want to lie to your party?
No.
Okay.
Also, charisma save won't do me much good. I'd probably fail it anyway.
Okay. Everyone has to tell the truth. They
Mhm.
don't have to speak, but
Except me.
they cannot deliberately lie. Except
Also, I really hate
But I
lying.
am honest.
There's no use lying.
And
So for
since talking is a
starters,
free,
why did
Hmm.
Glint not get affected by this?
um,
Because I can
No
feel
clue.
I can feel the difference between a not valid target and them not
Choosing to fail.
them succeeding the DC too, right?
Malacerta shrugs. I don't know.
Wait a second.
what was it gonna be?
Oh.
Oh?
I might have an idea for part of the reason why they might seem confused about being a trusted person.
Yeah, I don't
I,
know
in
what
Ask
she's
fact,
away.
talking about.
And
did you modify
once
memory?
again,
What was the question?
Did you modify their memory?
No.
now
I have no idea what's going on.
I have no
Blackjack
reason.
fled the castle as it fell.
Anyway,
Did
anyway,
I? I remember dying from my wounds from the fight.
As did most of us.
I'm fully willing to tell the truth. Because the truth is, even though we aren't who we were, we still need to kill this bitch. I want to say that's an undeniable truth.
I mean,
And
yeah.
us talking about it is only delaying what needs to be done.
I'd just like
Now,
to know who the hell dares challenge me.
I am at this
I'm not
point
going to
very
bother
confused.
stroking your ego with this
If
nonsense.
I don't even know if my soul is even mine right now.
What does it matter? Kill the big bad.
I am paralyzed with confusion.
This This is another cheap ploy to prevent the inevitable. Quick question. Is that true or false? You're just desperate not to die second time.
She is deafeningly quiet.
It's what I thought. I have no problem telling the truth, and all you did was waste a spell slot.
Can
And
I
a
was
round
trying to
and a
see.
round of combat. The
And a
dragon
round of-
attacks.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
I was gonna say, can I
Ugh.
detect thoughts? But I guess not.
Well, actually, before we make it back to the dragon, my turn would have also ended then, and I choose tails again.
Oh, fair.
God damn it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you blink into the ethereal plane, and then the dragon swings
I'm really trying to get that inspiration.
for if you're gone. It's gonna go for Glint.
I wonder why. Yeah,
It's
both of
not
those
supposed to
hit.
have advantage. Nope. Okay, hold on. That's gonna be a 14, a 23, and a 19.
Okay, so two
Keep
of them
forgetting to
hit.
set the toggle back.
The
bite-
claws hit.
The bite does not, and the claws hit. Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 claws. You take 26 slashing damage as these claws rake at you from behind.
Ah. Well, but she was still telling the truth about me.
And?
Good enough distraction.
Exactly.
She blasts a ray of sickness at Wisteria that is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
jeez.
So roll a Constitution save.
4.
All right.
Um,
You take 16 poison damage and you are poisoned.
hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. That's not it. I also gotta roll this. Right here.
Ah,
That brings that up to
12. Still not good
12.
enough.
Oh, rip. Alright.
Mm.
How much damage was that again? 14?
16.
16. Okay.
And you are
Uh,
poisoned. So you have
yeah.
disadvantage on conditions
Everything.
poisoned.
There's no way poison.
No, it's just attack rolls and ability checks. So you're still
Yeah.
fine on saving throws.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on everything.
Yeah, I say
Okay.
there's no way poison does all that.
Disadvantage on
Ash, you
everything.
blink back into the material plane.
I
Right next to the dragon.
Yeah, right next to a dragon, and with the crowned kobolds menacingly raising fists of flaming of powerful green flame.
I'm going to polymorph, or attempt to.
Tyrannosaurus Ash
Oh.
returns.
Yeah. This is
The
for my
return of
sibling, you
Tyrannosaurus Ash.
asshole. And I
Sibling.
Whoop.
I want to say, is the dragon illusion? Can we tell that?
Oh, it's real.
Oh, it's real. Okay.
By the way, for part of that too, for the polymorphing too, just in my head, just the rage at the cobalt, and also I'm still blinking, and tails again.
Oh yeah, because that's not
Concentration.
You remain in the prime material plane this turn.
I mean, you're a giant T-Rex. I feel like you could take a couple of hits if you had to.
If I have to.
A couple.
Shit, am I the only one that's going to be taking up the reaction? I think I am.
You're too squishy
Disengage.
not to be a bitch.
Malacerta's body is going to make an attack of opportunity. Oh, you said disengage?
Yeah, disengage.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Ignore that.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing was. It was
You can repeat your con save, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
At the end of your turn.
Please roll good. No.
Still poisoned.
Oh.
Glint, it is your turn. You are between two big reptiles.
You're between a T-Rex and a Peklich.
Ooh,
Yeah,
speaking
a
of,
rock and
one
a
is
hard
being
place.
aggroed by the other. Cough, 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 cough.
Yeah, I would like to disengage and.
What?
No, you have sneak attack damage.
Yeah,
I have
that's
sneak
what they're
attack
hinting at.
damage.
yeah.
What
Cough,
the
cough,
fuck?
cough,
So
cough,
sneak
cough,
attack
cough.
also
Because one's being
triggers.
aggroed.
Yeah, as long as there is an ally or well, an enemy of your enemy within melee range. God damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Look at
Damn.
that dough.
You bring your
Oh,
dagger
hey.
through like the Achilles tendon of the Dracolich body,
Mm.
and a huge chunk of its thigh just comes cascading down along with it.
Hey, I have another follow-up. Can I Fury of the Small?
Oh.
Yes.
Fury of the
Hell
Small.
yeah.
You're actually.
All right. That kills.
Yes.
Funny.
You climb up this thing's back and you just stab into its side a couple of times with your dagger, and it comes crashing down.
Holy shit. I'm gonna live forever.
Lucarius, your turn.
Kill it,
I
kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Before the end of my turn, can I not disengage? Can I go and hide somewhere?
Yeah. You can hide behind your big T-Rex friend.
That is a good hiding place.
that is a good hiding place.
I am gonna make you roll because there is a chance.
Okay, stealth.
Yeah.
I can't get under 23.
You're good.
Hell yeah.
You
They
think?
rolled bad. Okay,
Hell
Lucarius,
yeah.
your turn.
I have a question.
I may or may not answer.
Would know your enemy count as a bonus action or a main action?
You have to spend at least 1
Yeah.
minute observing. So if we spent a minute with them,
Yeah, we spent quite a long time talking.
Yeah.
that counted as a round.
I know. It's funny.
It's not been a full minute. I don't think you have know your enemy because you've. Well, it is Malacerta. Hmm. Hmm. No,
That's
you don't have it.
oh.
Okay.
Oh, it has to be outside of combat, too. We've been in combat this whole time. But I get.
Yeah.
Oh, I see where you're making the point if it's Malacerta, though. But it's also a
Yeah.
different version of them, so.
And it's also different versions of us, question mark?
Can I go at Malacerta with the True Blade?
You sure can.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh god.
Oh, please give me good rolls. Please, dice gods.
That's a
Just
hit.
gotta. Oh.
You carve through her robes, and you reveal that she is much more sturdy than the other necrotic kobolds around here. It's gonna take a few hits.
Okay.
Oh. Good
I
thing you
swing
have a
again.
couple of those.
Oh, I should be rolling those charisma saves for her.
Okay.
Yeah, because Radiant's
Cause-
gonna do quite a bit.
And I'm assuming
Uh,
it actually counts. Like, she can actually make it, I mean. I mean, I
yeah,
guess the other
she's
ones could.
actually saving. She's still taking the full slashing damage though.
Is
That's
it
good.
only half the radiant?
No radiant.
No, she
Okay.
completely ignores the radiant on a save. You get one
And
more
this time
attack.
you do ignore
Okay.
radiant damage.
Come on, dice gods.
That's not good enough.
2 out of 3.
Your sword swipes down onto the ground next to her, and as it does at the end of your turn, she reaches out and just touches your wrist again and uses her legendary action. I assume a 20 hits.
Yeah.
Roll
Not a
me a
crit.
Constitution save.
Oh! That makes even more sense why that one had plus 12 earlier.
Yeah.
Let's see. Con save.
Oh, higher than that. You are paralyzed. You take 9 damage.
God dang it. Can I still like use one of my feats, or is my turn just over now?
It happens at the end of your turn.
Okay. I'm going to command Tyrannosaurus Rex
Okay.
to
Yeah.
bite her if he is in range.
Yeah, reach.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, I know you have reach, but
Oh damn!
34 piercing.
And make it.
Ooh.
They lean down and chomp Malacerta, and you see her like legs kicking. But she reaches out from between the jaws to make that touch attack, and she is still alive, but she is
bolt.
grappled.
Yay!
I will also say her necrotic flesh, first of all, tastes terrible. Second of all, is very spongy and tough against your non-magical teeth. Ash. Well,
So
I'm
yeah.
paralyzed.
I
what
mean,
would
repeat the attack with a.
or would me not being not really liking it maybe toss it to the side? And if it doesn't fall in, then I attack it.
Oh, you could drop her off
Good
the cliff.
question.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Because it only really specifies the attacks, but it's also.
Oh, this is gonna be very funny. So she's gonna try to make a strength save to not be thrown.
God.
I mean,
In my mouth, I could practically just drop her off the edge and she'd have to try to grab my tooth or something.
well,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
have a
but
+7 to strength, and she rolled a 6. So, you do just launch her towards the cliff. She is going to make a last-ditch dexterity save to try to grab the ledge.
I want to say though, isn't that more of an action? But nah.
I mean, they
She crit,
Tyrannosaurus
so
still
she
gets.
does manage to grab onto the ledge, but she is
Oh.
she is prone on the edge of the cliff.
So I have a. So
Oh
would
shit!
that just be
Prone.
a straight up action
Yes.
then? Okay. Otherwise, if it counted instead of the bite attack, I'd say that then it would go slap. But yes,
That
if
is a
it's the full
special
action,
attack
yeah.
type, so it doesn't count for your multi-attack.
Does want to get closer to be able to start smacking.
Okay.
Oh.
Because rage
boy.
against the kobold.
Yeah, you just leap over here.
I forget. Did we
You
have
hop with your
object?
powerful legs.
Mm.
You have what?
I
He sort
forget
of
if.
coughs and sputters on the edge of the cliff, like, wow, that hurt.
Yeah, no shit.
Just there in her face, just not necessarily like growling, but just that like
Yeah,
deep like breathing, heavy breathing right in her
menacing.
face.
Does my mouth still work, or is my mouth paralyzed too?
Your mouth is paralyzed too.
Damn it.
Wait,
Okay.
how have you been attacking if you've been paralyzed?
That
It
was
I got
before the
left-
paralysis.
left.
It was at the end of his last turn.
I forget. How did we describe object interactions again?
You get one as part of your action and/or movement, depending. And if you want to do multiple, it takes your whole action.
Okay. So it's
Only
action based.
exception is drinking a potion.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm.
Because I'm just 5 feet too far away. Darn.
You're also still poisoned.
Yes, I am. I'm trying to touch, and what I want to do is going to be an action. See what happens. I'm gonna walk up to Dragon Corpse, pull out bag, and shove it in bag.
Yeah.
Shove the
You
corpse in a
What?
bag?
I'm sorry?
You open the you open this little red leather pouch that you pull out of your bag, and you just sort of start putting the tailbones of the Dracolich in it. And the whole pouch sort of like pulses and flexes and starts moving in your hands under your grip. And the entire corpse starts rapidly sliding into the pouch.
What the hell?
Glint, roll me
Oh.
a sleight of hand check.
A sleight of hand?
Roll me a sleight of hand check. You reach out and you quickly grab the crown off of it before the entire corpse gets pulled into the pouch.
Good grab.
Oh shit, the crown.
And yeah,
What the fuck?
Dracolich body's gone.
We don't need any
Damn.
we don't need any reincarnations. And
Gotcha.
Obviously, I can use other bodies.
yeah, but this one sucks. I say fuck you
It-
again at Draconic.
It
You
does.
don't need to at this point.
It does personally insult me that you did that.
Good. Puts up middle finger.
You can repeat your con save to try to unpoison yourself.
Yay.
Wait, so how much is that? That crown was 500?
Yep.
Oh, nice. 22.
Yeah, you are no longer poisoned.
Net 20. And then
Yay.
that's all, folks.
Yep. Glint, your turn.
Yippee! I'm gonna shoot this
Shoot it.
bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this bitch.
That's a hit. That is a lot of damage, although it is going to be half.
One of the most basic things.
Basically, the entire body of Malacerta at this point has crumbled away and is fracturing and breaking. She is clearly on her last. Lucarius, you can
boy.
roll me that con save again to try to break free of your paralysis.
Oh, I was gonna say, do finish blow.
But they can't.
That is
God
unfortunate.
damn it.
Nope. And at the end of your turn, Malacerta is going to use her legendary action.
I wonder if that hits.
Oh, it sure does.
I don't know.
Well,
Wow.
T-Rex is paralyzed
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I had more faith in you, T-Rex.
and takes 14 cold damage. Malacerta stands shakingly to her full, not very tall height, and turns to the. No, she would stay focused on the giant fucking T-Rex that almost launched her off the cliff. And
Oh.
she. Oh, each. That's a fucking. Holy shit, that's a wide radius for that.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
No.
So now T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Ash, and Lucarius are going to make another con save.
Of course
Oh,
that.
of course. Okay. A wave of that green fire rolls out of Malacerta's chest and across the entire circle around them in a 20-foot radius and seeps into Lucarius and the T-Rex's bones. Lucarius
Oh,
only
God.
takes half, but it
Hmm.
is 16 necrotic damage. And then T-Rex will repeat that concentration save.
Oh, there you go.
Great at that. Only good
Oh.
on the ones that don't
Oh.
matter as much.
Yeah.
And now the end
I
of
mean,
its
at
turn.
this point, yeah,
Oh,
T-Rex
boy.
is still paralyzed.
Oh,
Okay,
there you go.
T-Rex gets unparalyzed.
Sweet. But
And
that was the end of my turn. Oh, wait.
Nope,
It's beginning of
that's
turn
at
for
the
that?
beginning.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't think they made it.
Yeah, no. Tyrannosaurus Ash leans down and snaps Malacerta's skull in half with
Oh my
their
God.
powerful jaws. And Malacerta, the Lich Queen, or the Dracolich, is destroyed.
Holy shit.
Congratulations.
And then Ash does the the foot scraping thing like
Yeah, just stomps on her a couple of times. I
Oh.
will say, as you pause, as all of you look at the corpse. Oh, Lucarius, you are unparalyzed.
Yes.
There's a sense of deja vu as the entire floating citadel begins to shake and shudder.
Oh,
Oh
And
no.
all of you look around, and the teleportation circles have been broken in the fighting, and looks like you only have a couple minutes before, well, you go back to your nap.
Mm. All right.
and sadly I'm
Well,
not smart enough to un-T-Rex
Yeah,
now though.
you're just gonna be a T-Rex for this.
just in case, I don't need to get woken up to do this again. Putting that corpse in the bag as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, you once again you like just sort of tuck a little bit of her fingers in, and the whole corpse just swoop into the bag.
Hmm.
Oh.
I want to say,
For
did
the
you even take
sake, would
damage
I
with the
be able to?
T-Rex?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
A little bit.
Really?
16, 14, so
I'm gonna roll a check.
to see if I can
You know what?
be smart
Yeah,
enough
you're
to.
smart
Oh,
enough.
hey!
You have just a moment of like, oh, the fighting's over. Boop.
How high up are we?
Very.
I'm gonna
So
get. I
Maximum
don't
fall
know.
damage height.
Yeah, and I want to say how much.
just a second.
How much
I
health do
When
we
I
even
when
have
I said
left if
the
we try to
citadel
run
is
for it?
shuddering, it is already falling.
Yeah, I know.
You have a couple of minutes until you hit the ground.
So
Yeah,
I
and I
could
want to
Guys,
say,
I'm
live.
sorry.
I could save one other person for sure. I might be able to save us all.
well, you also got to think about debris though. That's how Dimension Door works. If you open the door in a spot that has shit in it, it'll hurt you.
Well, that's
That's why I'm
why
like, do we even have enough? Do we
I
even have
think
enough
you don't
health to survive
remember
that?
So the range of Dimension Door is like 500 feet. I can just Dimension Door to a far enough spot that doesn't insta kill.
I have
You're
8.
welcome to try it, but
But also, so first of all, I guess as long as we're trying to decide this, who are you guys actually?
Well, that's the tricky part.
Oh,
I thought
trust
I
me,
was
I
me.
figured at this point too.
Uh,
Especially after what the Lich said.
Guys, I think there's
well,
acid under this.
I mean, to be honest, there's only one thing I have to say to you, and that's Power World Kill.
Ash crumbles to dust.
What?
And I jump off into the abyss.
And Wisteria's body is dashed against the rocks and destroyed, leaving only Glint and Lucarius.
Okay.
I'm gonna solemnly take a look into my bag of holding, my bag of treasures. I guess just hold it as we fucking fall to our deaths. What in the world?
The enchantment that had been placed on it by the clerics when you got it triggers, and it teleports away to fund whatever orphanage or charity you were collecting it for.
Aww.
Oh, that makes sense. It was all worth it, guys.
That fight
Any
was
last
worth
words?
it.
I mean, you also saved the world.
We
No,
did save the world.
I'm not talking about this end fight. I'm talking about the
robbing of the grave.
robbing of the grave fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, honestly, you were
Well.
on the chopping block first. You were on the block first. Not gonna lie.
I feel like I can only end this one way. Rocks fall everyone dies.
I was
We
about
sure
to turn
do.
into a fucking Quetzal and save us too.
Why did you power word kill?
That's his thing.
Well,
I'm
that
guessing.
that was my yeah. Gotta say
So-
now
Oh.
that it's all
Don't
over.
say just yet. Don't say just yet.
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
So, it is now time for the final twistiest twist.
Oh no.
Oh.
Because
boy.
I lied.
What?
Huh?
When I established this campaign, I said you had the option to get 3 inspiration. Each of you will have the opportunity to get 6. We're going to roll dice and we're going to go in turns. On your turn, each of you has the choice to pick one of the other 3 players and try to guess what one of their secret missions was. And if you
Ooh.
get it right,
Oh.
they lose the inspiration point and you get it. You
Oh
cannot
my
pick the same player
god.
twice.
Mm.
Okay.
Everyone roll a d20 flat.
Yeah.
Just type /R1d20 in the chat. So first up with the highest roll, Eli, pick another player.
Ba, 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 ba.
There's a
Mm,
couple really obvious ones.
I know. I.
Does
duh, duh, duh,
so I
duh.
also have the question, does it count if we actually no, I'm gonna hold that.
I will answer questions after this.
Yeah. Trying to think. And like it's just a vague thing of what we were trying to accomplish, I assume.
If there's a specific number involved, I'll probably not require you to say the specific number.
Okay.
As long as you can give like a general idea of what the quest was.
Okay. I'm gonna use this one because I think it's the easiest one. But I think Glint was trying to either like repay the orphanage that raised them, or something about that, owing a debt to the orphanage that helped them.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I'm really quick. I'm just going to clarify a question that Mike asked that I think is pertinent. If you guess someone's quest, but they didn't fulfill it, you still get the inspiration, and they just still don't get it.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well, that means you don't lose and the other person
Yeah.
wins.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And also, what did you say it was? Sorry, I was reading the thing.
Oh, just essentially repaying a debt to the orphanage that helped them.
No.
No?
Not specifically.
That is
I
not.
assume repaying a debt. I
Uh,
hate to be vague, but that's kind of the only thing I can lead on.
that is not specifically what the quest was.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
Gotcha.
you that I didn't know that that was going to an orphanage.
Oh.
So that is not going to be the case.
Oh,
Sorry.
rip. Oh well.
Gabe, pick another player.
Eli?
Mm-hmm.
Was one of your quests to betray us and kill the biggest threat?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
All right. Frankie, pick a player.
I'm gonna guess that one of Eli's was just kill a party member.
Nope.
Nope.
No? Kill Ash specifically?
Nope.
Nope.
I just
That
said you were on the chopping block. You were on the chopping
Then
block
wh-
first for the golems.
Then why
uh,
did you do that? That's why I said
We'll
a party
maybe you'll find
member.
out
we'll
later.
talk.
You've already
Yeah.
guessed. You've technically had 2 guesses.
Yeah.
Mike, pick a player.
Frankie had to do a certain amount of throwables.
That is correct.
Oh.
I don't think I got it though.
You didn't.
didn't. Also, you kind of
No,
let it
I only did
slip
5.
accidentally in a sense.
Yeah, I
You
asked if
asked,
something
does it count
counted
as
as
a
a
throwable?
throwable.
Yep.
So
All right, Mike gets an additional inspiration after this.
Dang, I thought that was more or
Yeah.
less because of proficiencies and stuff. Oh, damn.
Eli, back to you. Pick either Gabe or Mike.
Gabe,
Yes.
I assume there was a kill counter for your blade.
No.
No.
No? No? Oh.
That's just the best weapon I have on me.
That's what I figured, but I thought that might have been a sneaky one. Oh well.
Gabe, you already did
Me.
Eli, so pick either Frankie or Mike.
Frankie,
Yep.
was one of your quests to loot as many bodies as you could or get as much treasure as you could?
I'm gonna make you pick one of those. That's 2 guesses.
Yeah.
Uh, loot as many bodies as you could.
Nope.
That is
Ah.
not what's written down.
All right. Frankie, you went for Eli, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess for
They
Eli.
doubled up on Eli.
I
Yeah.
think everyone but Mike has tried Eli. So
Yeah. They
Frankie, try either Mike or Gabe.
I have no idea, to be honest. I didn't realize that that's what. Not that that's what the inspiration. The inspiration is obviously for how many secrets we succeeded on, but I wasn't paying attention to what people were focusing on.
come on, that was a whole plot. We were kind of like the subconscious. Well,
I
what's the
mean,
word I'm looking?
to be fair, Mike and Gabe were both pretty good about. I was paying attention, and they were pretty good about trying to accomplish their goals without making it overt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I can't not make it overt. One of mine. That's just kind of impossible to not do, obviously.
Well,
You can
even
kind
Been a
of.
little more subtle about it.
You
I
kept
mean, in
asking
mine,
how
Well,
much the
maybe.
value was all the time.
Yeah, you
rather
could have
than
been
just
whispering that stuff to me. You didn't have to say it out
I don't
loud
know.
every single time.
you can be a loot goblin and it makes sense, but you kept specifically asking the gold value every time.
To be honest, I do not know how to whisper, and I don't. I
Either
don't.
that or you
Every
can just
time
send in
I think about
Discord.
asking, we're in the middle of something. Yeah.
That's how I sometimes do stuff with Jones too.
Yeah.
and plus, I kind of like the aspect of hiding in plain sight, where it almost seems like everything I was doing was blatantly obvious, but in reality, it wasn't.
Ah, well, whatever. Um.
You can just drop out if you want. I mean,
No, there's no fun in that. Just guess.
Hmm.
Honestly, I'm surprised that no one has a guess for one of mine.
Did I already guess for you? No, Mike,
nope.
you're my next one, which I already have one for you.
I don't
No,
know.
you don't.
Yeah, dude.
No, you don't.
Now I have to
I'm
think.
sure you
Hold on.
actually have. Well, I shouldn't say I'm sure, but I'm pretty sure you probably have it.
Probably not, but I can dream.
I don't know. Mike, collect a number of potions.
Nope.
No.
That's just a good
Yeah, I
utility thing.
figured because no one actually did that.
So, Mike, I believe you have between Eli and Gabe?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just me.
Also,
Is
I
it?
only see
Oh,
2 people in the
No, this is
turn
only
order.
Gabe's second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
it
there's
only
a
shows 2 at
yeah.
a time. This
Why?
is
It's get
only Mike's second turn.
yeah.
oh, okay.
Um, I'm gonna guess one of Eli's is he has to do a certain amount of fire damage.
No,
Damn it.
Nope.
He just really likes Fireball.
I
no,
know, but
I was just given a lot of fire spells, to be honest.
I know, but I was also guessing is a possibility too.
I mean, I
wonder
like
why
the
they
yeah.
idea.
fired
That's
the
the
fire.
Eli,
because
make a
I
guess
wonder-
I
about
wouldn't be able
Mike's.
to get specific enough about your other one where you wound up killing me. At
That
the
was
end.
because
I wonder why.
that was because of stuff. Don't worry about it. Mike. And
I
actually, I
wonder
gotta
why
think.
Fire Bloom has so many fire spells.
No way.
I know, right?
Because I got one real good one that would be really cool if it was true, but if it's not, I'm gonna be sad.
Mm,
I am like dancing in my chair right now. I'm loving this.
I know it's probably gonna be very underwhelming what I'm gonna say. Um, was one of your things? I know, I'm
like
trying to think of how to phrase it. It was essentially, like I know all of us towards the end there was like you can't know what or who we actually are, kind of a deal. But the person you were before, were they someone who killed one of the original party members that killed the Dragon Queen? You know what I mean? Like to make sure we didn't find out, kind of a deal.
You're close, but
Close?
no.
Because I remember you saying that someone in our party knew how someone else died, and I'm like, ooh, did they aid in that somehow? Oh well.
Gabe, I believe you have to make a guess about Mike now. Right?
Yeah.
Um,
How do you remember
gee.
Ash acting over the course of the campaign?
Dinosaur.
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 Did you have to use polymorph a certain amount of times?
Nope.
Hmm.
All right. Frankie, you have to guess about Gabe now.
Gabe.
Hi.
Gabe is hard for me too.
I don't know. Yeah, because he either didn't do his or really did not make any of them obvious. I don't know. Make sure the party doesn't die.
No.
Damn.
All right, Mike, I believe Gabe is also your last guess.
Yeah, because I have no clue at all for sure with Gabe what theirs is supposed to be. So we already.
Almost like y'all should have been taking notes.
I mean,
It was a one shot.
A one shot, now 3 shot.
Well,
plus I was paying
Yeah.
attention a little bit.
I was paying attention. That like the only thing I really have out of this is Lucarius was a fighter. That's all I really got out of it.
Lucarius fought me in the past life for being a traitor.
I cannot wait.
I can't
For
wait
having a
either.
reputation of being a traitor.
No way.
Oh, that
Fuck.
makes sense now. I just read through a whisper that I got from Jory. Yeah,
Why
I
you
get it.
whispering? Why you whispering?
Oh, I sent so many whispers to a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
All of
Yeah,
the whispers.
so many whispers.
I just say I think everyone's already guessed for me.
We
Right?
weren't Well, we weren't whispering
I
too
just
much. There
want
was a
Mike
little
to
bit.
come on, Mike. Just make your last guess, and then we can move on to
Let's
the
see.
reveal.
It was
for the
already
prestige.
It was already guessed that Lucarius had to deal a certain amount with the True Blade.
And it was already
it
guessed
was
that
already
he had to
guessed.
keep the whole party alive.
Yeah.
What the fuck else?
I don't know.
Oh, I know. It was being able to move their own character a certain amount of feet.
I struggled with that
That's just
so
gotta
much.
happen.
I
If
can
you really
hear
don't know, you can
I can
forfeit,
hear the
but
gears turning in Mike's head from here.
He's trying
yeah.
so hard.
Trying so hard.
Inspiration's really good. That's why we're like, oh,
Technically, nobody actually guessed my most obvious one.
I think we were overthinking it, kind
Yeah,
of a
I'm really
deal.
surprised by that. Oh, you absolutely were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We paid more attention. I paid more attention to the obvious gold thing and the obvious throwable thing. It was just a matter
but you
of
use your guess on the
what
throwables.
specifically the gold thing was
I
about.
don't want to hint, but
Yes.
one of Gabe's was made super easy just by the fact that like no one challenged it, and the other one was just handed to him. Like he just got
Oh.
that.
Oh, no fair. I had to work for my.
And honestly, for the last one,
I had to work for
he
mine.
tried.
Wait,
For the
I'm
last
the
one, he
last one
tried
overall,
really
right?
hard.
Yes.
One of mine I
Yeah,
gave
you're
up
the
so
last.
that we could win.
Yeah.
Which,
And no
I
one ended up
mean,
getting it.
no
No
one.
one ended up figuring it out. You still won that.
Oh, I did. I need to update my counter then.
Yeah, no one figured it out.
They just.
No
Well,
one called you on it.
Oh, no way. That was one of them. Ah.
But yeah,
I
the
think
last one,
we don't.
Gabe tried really hard, but the dice just did not fall in his favor.
The dice gods hate me.
Did he have to make a certain amount of hits with the True Blade?
Nope.
No.
That's my only
So
other
the
guess
one-
right now.
The one that Gabe failed is Gabe was supposed to make the last hit against Malacerta with the True Blade.
Oh.
Paralyzed, and the
But
dice
you
gods
were
hate me.
paralyzed.
You were
And no
paralyzed.
one
The
went to
T-Rex was
help him.
stomping on it.
Yeah.
As
Er-
I panicked, I hardcore panicked as soon as Mike said, "I'm gonna throw her over the edge." I was like, "Shit." I go,
Oh,
That's
same here. Same fucking here, because mine
Yeah.
involved the dead body. Do we want
Yes,
to go in the
so-
same order down?
Yeah, sure. Let me bring it back up.
Okay.
So yeah.
Mainly because
By
I
the
want to
way,
go
I
first.
only see the two. Lycera
Yeah,
and
Well,
Glint.
and-
Rory brought up the turn order after you and Eli had already rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I added you two from the turn order from another page because you two had been deleted from the main page.
Yeah, because death.
It
Oh.
doesn't matter. The
Um.
point is, it's Eli's turn.
Yay! I want to say it.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, to your previous comment, which I'm pretty sure you already knew, which I'm surprised you didn't guess. I'm actually not a wizard.
Fuck,
Oh.
I was on that and then I forgot about it just now. You're a freaking shadow sorcerer, aren't you?
No.
No?
No,
Damn it.
actually, you know the Dragolich whatever mentioned an assistant named Glint.
Oh, you're.
My soul embodies this.
You were actually.
Yes. Essentially.
That makes so much more
Glint.
fucking sense.
Yep.
God damn it! I
Oh.
feel stupid.
I'm a.
So
I am a kobold that was in service
I
of.
wouldn't have guessed you were Glint though.
I'm the one that brought.
I would have still thought you were a sorcerer, not that you were Glint at the moment. Damn it!
I say I'm not even a sorcerer. I'm a
But you're not.
warlock.
You're a warlock.
I'm a warlock.
Oh.
I'm a warlock kobold that brought the Dragolich into resurrected.
That
Built
makes
that
so
whole.
much more sense why you were so reserved about your spells and why they were always upcast.
And
Damn
then
it.
Also,
Because you only have like 3 spell slots.
Always pushing for short
also
rests too.
how he knew Draconic, how he knew the password for the teleport gate into the Citadel,
How I
he
know
knew that the statues were the phylactery.
that I made. And then
God.
what happened is after I resurrected the
Malacerta.
dragon Malacerta, I can never remember her name. Fucking ate me.
Wait, hold on. I have a reveal of my own.
Yes.
Malacerta, only Gabe knew this, literally translates to bad dragon.
She's a bad dragon. Every time I heard
That's
it,
really
I was chuckling.
But no, fucking ate me after I resurrected her, and in vengeance I pledged my loyalty to Tiamat, and which Tiamat gave me 3 labors. The first one was to kill at least 20 living creatures.
Oh
Oh.
wow.
Oh.
That's why
And
you were so dead set on exploding a whole group of them.
which
Mhm.
is the only reason why one of you had to die. Don't get me wrong,
'Cause-
I tried to kill one of the one of the other living creatures before because I was down to the last one. I killed exactly
and
19 to the final battle, and all of them were either undead or I didn't get the finishing blow on the living creature.
Uh,
And actually,
oh,
cool
it
thing.
hurts.
A cool thing. Before we entered the portal and those necromancy
the
fucking
necrobolts.
kobolds, yes. One of them was actually my corpse,
Oh.
which is
Oh.
which is where I picked up the scroll of power word kill from
Oh.
as a latch ditch effort, in case if I need to get something done. Um,
Like killing
Like
Malacerta.
like killing the only person that could maybe save us.
Yeah.
and
Why'd you
then
do that for?
because I needed one more living creature that had to die to finish my 3 labors, or I
And
wouldn't be accepted
no one.
into the heaven of
I guess if you would
dragon.
have killed one of the others, we would have been like, what the fuck, and left you behind anyways. So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's fair.
The person who can
Well,
let everyone escape.
what was
Also,
it?
Glint had already been promised a glorious afterlife in Tiamat's court as a
Yeah.
dragon, so like, fuck it.
Cobalt,
Mm.
yeah.
True. The
Um,
Cobalt Dream.
and then you just
So
pissed
who?
my character. You just pissed my character off trying to get the truth out of everybody, because that was my second one, which smoothly integrates into it. Um, you weren't supposed to know that I was a Cobalt Warlock in a half elf wizard body. That
That
was the second
makes
one.
sense.
And then the last one, which I'm surprised none of you guessed, feed Malacerta's body, dead or alive, to the mouth of hell, aka that little bag I had, which was a bag of devouring that led straight to Tiamat's stomach.
I was wondering who you gave the bag of device
Cool.
that you mentioned.
That's why I almost got scared when you were about to throw off the body, and then Jory DM'd me that the dragon body is all I really needed. I didn't need the new inhabited body.
Yeah, the little
Oh,
kobold
okay.
body didn't matter. Tiamat just wanted the dragon corpse back.
Yeah.
Mm.
So technically, I could have been a real asshole, and I mean my alignment is neutral evil, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could have
no,
just
lawful
put.
evil, lawful evil.
Oh, lawful evil,
I
yeah.
hypothetically, you could have tried to put her in the bag way sooner.
That's what I wanted to do. When I was trying to
But
get up
it
close
was
to
a
the
big
kobold,
old pile of scales and fangs and claws and acid.
it's strength save.
Yeah.
It's a strength save to get out of there, and I know damn well it's succeeding. Um, and then
Only way it would have worked is if someone else had restrained it first.
yeah, and
Mm.
then I think you would get sucked up in it too.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. But I could have been an asshole, just sucked up the the dragon's body and fucking kill one of you and leave, or just and then die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cobalt Glint had no investment in stopping Malacerta except personal, like, vengeance quest, but as
Yeah.
far as to satisfy her pact, all she needed to do was just get that final kill, get the body in the bag, and get
Yeah.
the fuck out of there.
Well, and they get the last. Yeah.
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 But also just kind of had a personal vendetta at the end too.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
you tried to make me.
Well, not just that. I mean, for the sticking around to kill the Melcerta also, and then killing me because of that.
Well, yeah. I wanted to see that bitch die first. No one eats me. I'm a dragon.
Who you are now, that's for sure. That's
Um.
Yeah.
true.
But
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
I know. When I read it, I'm like, oh man, I can be so fucking deceptive. The
I
So if
hard
you're
so
part.
Glint,
Hmm.
Yeah, that's Kobold
if
Glint.
you're
You're still
Glint, who
Goblin
am
Glint.
I?
You're still Glint. Different
You're
Glint.
just a
Two
different
people can
glint.
have the same name.
I'd say who's next on the
You,
list?
You boy.
you sack of shit. You son of a
Gabe
bitch.
is next.
You sly dog.
Hmm.
So Gabe, do you want to explain your character?
Okay, so my real name is Joseph Schmorgensen. Joe
What?
Schmo.
Joe Schmo.
Um, in life, I was saved by Lucarius Trueblade Smith, and I became a devoted member of his fan club. To the point where I made a homemade costume and dressed up as him. One of his enemies found me and killed me,
That
and
was
then
Glint the
I
Kobold.
and then I woke up in his body, which was simultaneously my dream and also my anxiety's worst nightmare.
Ah.
My 3 goals were don't let anyone find out you aren't the real True Blade. Land the final blow on the Dracolich Malacerta with the True Blade, and find out how the real True Blade died and why you got resurrected into his body.
Which you technically didn't find out why you got resurrected into his body fully, but you did. Someone just was like, "Oh, how did we all die?" And it was like, died of the wounds,"
Yeah.
and got soul wrenched out into the phylactery, which is sort of the other half of that, which is why I was like, "Oh, that one was just kind of handed to him."
Yeah.
And as far as
Yeah, that
the
one
"don't
was.
let them find out you're not the real True Blade," no one asked. No one pressed
Yeah.
the button
No,
ever.
I
Everybody
didn't.
just
No
assumed I
one's.
was the real
Well,
Lucarius True
we
Blade.
I
were.
didn't. I
Well,
didn't think
to
it'd be
be
that
honest,
easy of a guess.
to be honest, I had my
I'm
own
not
thing
gonna
to
go up
cover
to
up,
my
so I wouldn't have
friends.
really known if it was the real True Blade or not either. Fully.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go
I
up and be like, "Are you the
I almost
real
let it
you?"
slip
Hi, on that
because
note, Frankie, yes, you are. That's literally a note I made on your character sheet. You were supposed to be the
Where?
one asking questions. Look at your goddamn character sheet.
I
well,
was.
On
Somewhat
the
on
first time Mike polymorphed and I was like, that's a T-Rex. The T-Rex might eat me. And I think Eli was like, oh, he won't eat you. He knows we're friends. We fought with him before.
Oh,
This is
that's
just
a.
typical Ash. And I was
Oh.
your
okay.
first
God,
Frankie.
typical Ash. Go Tyrannosaurus Ash.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
That makes.
God
Yeah,
Hook
damn
him
it.
up.
literally,
Yeah,
literally
true.
your first characteristic, Frankie, your first personality trait. I know you've told me your name twice already, but that's not good enough. How can I be sure you are who you say you are? And you just ignored that.
I I never look at my character sheet.
Anyway, you can tell everyone about your character now.
Is it my turn? Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who was like normal, because everything in my backstory is just like, yeah, I was raised in a cult and then found out that the cult was actually like stealing money from people. So, and like killing people and shit like that. I
Everyone else just read their description word for word if you want to just read it aloud.
okay, well, no, I don't want to. I don't know.
Do you want me
Oh
to
boy.
say it?
No, it's alright. I'll hold on. I was raised in a cult that worshipped a being from my realm that they revered as a god, so not a true god, I guess.
From beyond your
Um,
realm.
oh, from beyond? Yeah, that makes sense. Um,
Think like Cthulhu.
as a child, I witnessed a ritual and became a believer, and then, you know, the killing people happened, as part of the cult, and I thought that we were stealing from like a rich guy, a rich family, but we weren't. We were just taking shit from like charities basically, like stealing candy from a baby. As one of its most skilled thieves and most cunning assassins, did a ritual to ask why, but then the
So
god didn't even
basically,
know about us. It was just doing its own thing off in its own realm and didn't know that we were worshipping it in a cult. It let me read minds, which I never used.
yeah, Frankie had a free read thoughts this entire time.
I didn't think I needed to. Oh, jeez. And after leaving the cult, I tried to, like, be a better person to atone for that. I got in with this whole adventure group, the Cold Star, because the real Lucarius True Bladesmith picked a fight with me because I had a traitor reputation, and then I
So
lost,
for
and I told
betraying the
him
evil cult.
what's yeah, and I told him what's real, that the cult was awful, and he was like, "Oh, how about you come with us?"
I
And
broke
then
from
I
my
mean the rest is
ways.
history, right? Yeah, that's
Once
my backstory. What the hell is up with you guys?
And
I
then
didn't make it.
so
and then
goals.
the goals were
Yeah, I can read them. My goals were obviously use thrown objects and weapons at least 10 times. And then collect a hoard of items and coins equal in value to at least 1,500 gold.
So I would have.
Which I
You
did.
specifically were like loot bodies and donate money, which I was like, that's not technically what it was. It was to
Mhm.
collect and hoard items, which
Yeah, I didn't know about donating. And then the last one, which no one I don't think could have guessed, was make sure none of your friends die before slaying the Dracolich.
Ooh.
I did it.
I mean, yeah, true. I mean, there's not really a way to
I
know that one though, since
Yeah, and I had a couple of there was a couple of times that people went down, but I could not get to them before they were already healed. So
my
I couldn't
bad.
actually do anything of my own volition cuz yeah, we have a cleric.
My bad, and
Um
then whoever healed me when I was down, because I was down, right? Yeah. I went down once.
maybe I think
um
Right? During
I
the
think
golem
so. I
fight I
think
went down?
yeah, I'm pretty sure Wisteria gave you a
Yeah, I think so.
I
healing
think, yeah.
potion.
I was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna get to you on my turn, but I think Wisteria got to you first. So,
Yeah. Um
but yeah,
so
that's mine was so simple.
speaking of the cleric, Mike, you can tell everyone yours.
Hi, so
Oh.
first of all, I feel like you should explain the first one a little bit for the goals.
Yeah. So the the first goal was to tell at least two NPCs about how great Ash Blacklight Morrow was and convince them to like tell tales and spread legends. And I realized after we finished the session on Tuesday, oh, that was supposed to come into play in the combat encounter that I skipped because there were supposed to be civilians to rescue that Ash was going to be able that Mike was going to be able to like proselytize to basically. And then I
Ah.
looked at the rest of the campaign and was like, I didn't include any other NPCs.
That could
But
spread the tale,
Mike,
at least. There's a shit
yeah,
ton of
but
them, they just had to be murdered.
yeah, but Mike
Yeah.
did surprise me by saving the clerics from back in the cave where you started. So I decided, fuck it. You spent a spell slot on that. You spent a long rest talking to them. I'll count it. So I gave it to him because I kind of fucked that one up.
Mm, that's
Funniest part
fair.
is, if we had that encounter, Lucarius probably didn't have to die.
Yeah,
I could have accidentally got. I
Mm.
probably could have
Oh no,
accidentally
it was all
gotten
zombies.
not the hostages.
Oh yeah, if you had accidentally killed a hostage, that would have been fine.
Oopsie whoopsie. Fireball's pretty big. Uh-oh. Lawful evil.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Um, so my third one, because I kind of want to ask a question about the second one in a bit too, but I'll just skip to the
Do you
third
want to
one.
do the backstory first?
Well, that one I'll do with the backstory as well, is why I'm skipping it as well. But my third one was restore a total of 100 hit points to other players or NPCs.
Oh, I think you got that.
Oh, I got to
Yup.
160.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, wait, I may have had more actually.
Oh yeah, but like doesn't matter. You.
It doesn't
passed
matter. I made it because I got to 100. I was at 90 when we entered that battle when I was still a T-Rex, and it's like, well, I know I'll definitely get busted out of this and have to heal at some point. So I had 10 more to go when we entered that fight.
And then you used heal, which is
And then I
just an
used heal, which
instant
is, yeah,
70.
an instant 70. And I think Eli was almost on to something when I mentioned stuff for one of my goals. And it's not a don't figure out who I am though. Anyways, getting to that part, it's a little bit that.
Oh.
But the main portion of the goal, no one, I don't think, actually said anything about. But to the backstory of, I'm not Ash Blacklight, obviously, as everyone else has not been who they are.
Except Glint.
Except Glint.
I just want to say real quick, Glint.
I
This was my personal
Except Glint.
incredible joke that I loved so much. I wove a lot of these into this. Glint backstabbed traitor the rat Blackjack was the only one telling the truth the entire time.
you. God damn it. It's because of my reputation.
Yeah, I loved that. Branded a traitor and a liar for betraying an evil cult that was doing murder rituals.
Oh.
You're the nicest guy ever, and you have the worst reputation.
I think my character was the worst person.
Oh
I
yeah, you
Yeah.
were flat out evil.
Yours was evil. But yeah, I'm not Ash. I am actually their twin sibling, Terra. Did not get a
What
cool
the
nickname, Morrow.
Oh.
That is literally the first part. It's just Terra did not get a cool nickname.
That's funny.
Everyone else has an epitaph.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ash and I were found in the wilderness as children by pilgrims and raised to be faithful to greater deities. Ash became a devoted follower of Lathander, pursuing constant self-improvement and the ever-distant dawn. I instead gravitated towards the goddess Lyra, right? I'm pronouncing that right?
Lyra.
Something like that?
Yeah,
Mistress,
I noticed that.
mistress of illusions and mystery. But you didn't call me out on it, so I still got my point.
Yeah, I decided to just
focused.
give you the divine intervention no matter what if you called for it, but make it very obviously not Lathander's.
I was very focused on my apparent betrayal of the whole party that I wasn't even aware of. Which didn't happen.
I love that you were so thrown by that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gravitated towards her loving the wonder of how much I didn't know about the world and how easily perceptions can be tricked and played with. Ash became a powerful cleric and joined the team known as the Heroes of the Cold Star. But that was long after we began to grow distant. I kept up with their adventures as I spent my own time traveling as a pilgrim, trying to learn of our origins and eventually discovering that we were the last two of our clan. The rest of which were wiped out by an evil dragon shortly after our birth. I relayed the information to the Heroes of the Cold Star.
Yeah, Glint actually knew Terra by name, but it just didn't come up.
I
You really could have poked holes into all of us,
You
and
coulda-
it
yeah.
never happened.
but because
There's
Yeah.
my
so many
backstory is so like simple and normal and what I was expecting that I figured that everyone else's would be like that.
And
I
you
mean,
The
just
I
didn't
campaign
notice
like
everyone
this.
acting really shady.
I
I
kind
guess
of
Do you do you- do you
intentionally.
realize that I like the part that kind of got me for my other challenge was the fact that instead of showing my holy symbol most of the time, it was always hiding my holy symbol as I did the thing.
Oh,
I
I
had it
didn't notice
clasped in my
that.
hands.
And then during his
Oh,
prayer for divine intervention, he actually flat out said, "Help me, Lara."
what the hell? I didn't hear that.
And then the divine intervention was all illusions and like trickery shit, not Lathander's blaze of glory stuff.
Yeah. God damn it.
But yeah, I relayed the information to them, and they slew the dragon that was responsible, a black dragon named Malacerta.
Oh god.
So this was 2 points of revenge for me. uh, Only a few years later, I heard of their demise on one of their adventures with their party, and soon after, I died of a magical plague I was attempting to cure.
Damn.
I was,
Hmm.
but I was brought back to life. But everyone around me was calling me by Ash's name.
Because Tara wouldn't realize that they were actually in Ash's body, because, like, they're twins.
Yeah.
Right. Were they both girls?
They were both non binary.
Oh, damn.
Again, don't think it ever fully came up, but Mike and I just kept correcting their pronouns, and I don't think anyone else noticed.
I
Ah,
picked up on it at some point, but I didn't. I don't know.
But I assumed it was some
Tara,
sort of divine.
Tara
Oh,
sounds like
sorry.
a. Sorry, Tara reads as a more feminine name to me because of the because of the
To
Teen
to
Titans character.
to be honest, same, and
So
that's why before this all started, I asked for like clarification on everything for
yeah.
for genders and stuff.
Yeah, Mike did say, like, are they
Hey,
non-binary? And I was like, I envision them as non-binary. If you're uncomfortable with that, we can change it. And
I
he said
jokingly
he wanted
said
to go
fuck
for
that
it.
at first, but
Oh, okay.
I in the same sentence
I,
said LOL JK and went on, yeah, it's fine. Just wanted to make sure I got things clear.
and then
that was in
I
text, wasn't it?
Oh,
I
that
want to
was
say
before we
there
even
was no
started
way.
this. That was before we even started the campaign that I was double checking that stuff.
My God. You guys, you
Yeah,
gave this investigative character traits to the person who is the most oblivious about everything at all times.
It was a challenge I was imposing on you. And you know what? You
I
didn't do it.
failed.
But I hope you learned. And I hope you had fun.
Maybe. I
Gotta
did have
say,
fun.
oh, I
This
do
is
think it's
so much.
funny. Um, at the beginning, didn't you mention something about it's weird that a wizard's wearing leather armor?
Yup.
No one caught that either.
when was
Because I
that
Uh,
want to
mentioned?
say,
Because I seriously don't remember that part.
because I want to say wizards can't cast magic when they wear armor.
Yeah, no.
Most.
I
I
mean,
think
Yeah.
there's like a subclass maybe, but
technically, if they take the lightly armored feat, it's just they need proficiency with the armor to cast
Yeah,
spells in it. So if they take a feat that gives them the proficiency, they're
yeah.
fine. But yes, I had so much fun designing all of these characters and trying to figure out like how y'all would play them and creating all of this. So the other thing, the reason Mike's Zone of Truth didn't work on Goblin Glint, uh
oh
he had
yeah.
he had a ring of mind shielding,
Oh,
Yeah, I immune to reading my thoughts, determining
and being
whether
affected by
I'm
yeah.
lying, knowing my alignment, or knowing my creature type.
I should have killed you so you get sucked into the ring.
Right.
You
Oh.
read the bottom of it because I know that exact
Yeah.
magic item.
Well, my soul went into the ring anyways because I
Oh yeah,
died.
I remember why I didn't give you guiding bolt. It was specifically because you were a trickster cleric. So I was like, haha, I'll make him play a cleric pretending to be light domain, but not give him any radiant damage spells.
Oh my god, that's good.
The thing that
No one
real
called
That's
him on it
really
though.
the
good.
thing that
That's so many spells.
the thing that
That
got
is
me,
so
yeah.
many
The
spells.
thing that got me was by the way, that's why some of my turns took a bit longer, is because it's just like I'm not used to this many spells.
Wait, this. Oh fuck! I could have used Mage
If
Slayer
you
this
know
whole
what it is and
time.
how it's
Yep.
in a sense
Fuck.
like if you're, I guess that's your character.
I
It's
love
We
how
were
not
I love how
awakened
Frankie
yet.
is reading his character sheet now.
Yeah, right.
I. Well. I used all this. I tried to use a bunch of the fucking shit that I did.
sneak attack. You just need to have someone that's an enemy to the thing you're attacking within 5 feet of it, or threatening it. Not even
Yeah,
5 feet. It just
I
needs to be
just
threatening.
I really as
Mike,
much as
I
possible
I
wanted
love
to just
that you have a spell called Insect Plague.
yeah, it's pretty good.
uh,
As much as
I never
possible,
used
I
a
wanted to
circlet.
get all of you to read your own character sheets and, use them. You gave the Circuit of Blasting to Eli,
I
but
never
Yep.
used it.
Oh, I did. Yeah. I
you
never
forgot to
deleted
delete it
it.
from your character sheet.
Oh,
Do you see the spell I could have used on Frankie's character though to stop them from? Well, actually, no, I couldn't. I don't think. Would the
Yeah,
ring stop
that's
dominate
what I
person
was.
too?
Yep. That's why I don't think you remember this, but when you were like, "Oh, I could have stopped this." I saw that you were looking over the dominate person description and I was like, "Well, you could have tried."
now, quick question. Why did you get me hold monster? You said wait for it.
Yeah. So, hold monster also would have kept the body in place and then you could have just swoop.
It doesn't
um.
work on undead.
It doesn't?
No, I read the
Uh,
description. That's why I said why. Because I was going to use it.
Oh, shit.
I was going to use it until I read it and it said does not work on undead. And I'm like, this is fucking useless. The only thing I can use it for is for holding the T-Rex in place. That's about
Didn't
it.
realize. I didn't realize. I thought it
God.
would have worked. Also for the record, I had a lot of fun with designing that last encounter. Um, the
Were you
body, the
expecting Were you expecting me to actually use the divine intervention in there, or were you just waiting for
I
it to
was
happen at
really
some point?
hoping. I was really hoping.
By the
Um,
way, in a sense, you
the
guys
main
technically could have figured out that I wasn't who I said I was too, because of Cloak of Shadows. I was me turning invisible.
oh yeah, that's not a light domain cleric thing. The other thing, I had a lot of fun with that encounter. I loved so much Gabe as Lucarius just sprinting right at the fucking phylactery immediately. Just instantly picked the right
Pick the
one.
right one.
That
Yeah.
Is in my
Seriously.
character sheet that he doesn't think, he acts. And I'm just like, oh, Eli said go for the towers. I'm the closest to these towers. I'm gonna go fuck up some
God.
kobolds.
yeah. Um my
Oh yeah, my divine
so
strike would have gave me away too because poison damage.
yeah,
God
which you were
damn
using
it.
and no one called you on. But also it wasn't super helpful because
Yeah.
all of the undead are immune to poison. I had a lot of fun designing that encounter because I was like, oh ho ho, they're gonna think that the big stompy dragon body is Malacerta, but then a couple of rounds in, it's gonna become obvious that hey, she's acting weird. And I actually specifically
No
whispered to
legendary
Frankie,
resistances.
Yeah, it had no legendary resistances, and also
And she
I
was
whispered,
stupid.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I whispered to Frankie that like, hey, she just like dove directly through the wall of fire. She can fly. It's not that high, and Malacerta's not that stupid.
Yeah.
There wasn't. To be fair, what would I have done with that information other than be like, "Hey guys, she's acting stupider than usual."
I don't
What
know.
would I? What could
I
I have done?
We kind of
Make
I
us think.
I kind of picked that out too, but it's just like, well, we don't really know the real one, but this is a big threat right now. Still.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
say, I'm
and
surprised
that's
you
why I
didn't.
whispered it specifically to Frankie because his character was the only one that did know the real one.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
Yeah.
well, actually, Glint, the other Glint would have too.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, but
Well,
Wait,
oops.
did she jump
was-
to another body after I resurrected the dragon? Because I
Yes,
resurrected
so
the dragon.
she had specifically laid her body as a trap and jumped over to another kobold skeleton that was better able to use spells. So she was partly using the Lich stat block and partly just a regular kobold stat block. And
mm.
the dragon body had lost most of its features because of that.
I'd say then I wouldn't have known, because I resurrected the
Yeah,
Well,
you
you
dragon.
wouldn't
The
have
still would have
dragon
noticed.
ate
partially
me.
known because not smart.
Oh yeah, well
You would
yeah,
have noticed
seeing
that she was acting weird, but you wouldn't
yeah
have known that she had hopped bodies because it happened after you
yeah.
had
She
been.
ate you.
Yeah.
I'm proud to say I got all 3 of my objectives done. That's all I'm saying.
I
I
got like
The
one
I
and a
barely
half.
did.
way that I
Yeah.
anticipated that whole thing going was I thought that y'all were gonna be slowly like trying to both hold down and deal with the main body while going around to the statues, and I was like, ha ha ha, the actual mind of Malacerta will just be hiding over here so that she won't get involved in the
Was
combat
it the one that
until
it was the one that was off in the by itself,
No,
on
right?
the
the
one that
on
was
the on the
north,
northern
the one
island,
that
yes.
tried
And
that
then
had
came and
She cast
paralyzed.
she
The one
cast
yeah.
that
Dimension
yelled.
Door.
The one
She
that
cast
yelled at.
Dimension Door.
Which
So
Uh,
I'm not gonna lie, I was debating on striking at that first, but I was too busy with the
The big
dragon
group
to
and the dragon.
to think about it. Because I'm like, huh, that one spot seems very suspicious because it's all by itself and it's land like it's you
yeah,
can't
so
get
I
to it as
expected
easy.
you to go for the one that Lucarius charged for was just barely the most well defended area, and had the two to pick from. So I thought, okay, that's the one that they're least likely to go for first, because even if they go for that area, they'll probably go. It'll still be a 50-50 chance which one they go for. So I have the best odds of
We're gonna
delaying. And then Lucarius is just like, I hit it with my sword, and I'm like, uh-oh.
And then I was like, I do my intervention. And you're like,
yeah.
fun time.
And I'm just like, there's only one. They're mad about this one. The other ones aren't gonna be real.
I didn't know that there was only one, so when I hit the one with the smoke, I mean that's when I figured, okay, there's at least one decoy, and it's the one that I hit.
Eh.
I was gonna say, how bad were the other ones? Are they all just cloud?
Yeah.
Half of them were smoke, and then half of them were actually really mean. It was a strength save or be thunder waved, potentially
Ooh.
off the island.
Ooh, God. I'm so glad I hit the one with smoke.
Mhm.
Thank you all for watching. And please, if you like what you've seen so far and you want to help us continue the story, tell a friend you think would like our weird little adventure. If you're watching this live on Twitch, you can follow us for notifications on when we go live. And if you're watching this pre-recorded on YouTube, hey, did you know that we record these live on Twitch? Also, if you like the video and comment on it, it helps us immensely with the algorithm. Until next time, I've been your host, the Grand Author. We'll see you soon.